What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy, Stevie B. I know, it's late. It's a late haul video. I know, I understand. I was distracted by the nudie books that I got from Pharaoh's Lounge on my Instagram win that I got last week or earlier this week. Got distracted and I forgot to film my haul video for the week. So here it is, Saturday afternoon, and I'm finally getting around to doing my haul video just so I can go turn around and film another one Monday. But just a heads up, there will not be a mystery box Monday this coming week. Honestly, I'm thinking about phasing those back, cutting those back a little bit, to maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, once or twice a month. Just sprinkle them in sporadically. I'm trying to think of some other content I can do to kind of fill the void. I really suck at reviews, as I've told you 100 times. So I will be doing a review. I may be possibly doing a review coming up pretty soon, but I'm going to have to, there's some details to iron out about that because someone asked me to do a review for them. And so we may do some reviews. I could probably talk more about shows and movies than I can books and stuff. My reading retention is very, very poor. So I can read a book in 10 minutes, not be able to eloquently enough describe what I read. It's crazy. I'm just poor at it. I'm bad at it. And somebody asked me to review their book, their comic, and I'm bad at it. I was like, oh, there's so many people that are much better at this than me. Why me? But anyway, that's here and there. You came to see my haul video. I got a cool one for you. I'm stoked because, I just an hour ago, right before filming this, I happened to stumble on some killer Captain America keys, but we will get to those in a minute. Right now, we're going to start it off with what? That's right, my Midtown stuff, because it's the same shit everybody's getting, but maybe not. That's right, maybe not. First up, issue 5 of F This Place. I'm going to collect the whole series before I read this, and that's the reason. Again, that's why I do that, is like I said, I've been reading Grimm, and I read issue 1. By the time issue 2 came out, I forgot what happened in issue 1, and it's terrible. It's almost like Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. But my reading retention is bad. But anyway, so when all these come out, I'll read these and then I'll do a little review on it, and let's see where it goes from there. Next up, again with these books, part 3 of 3. Okay, finally got all of them. I haven't even really wanted to, don't even have them set aside to read them, and I don't know why I'm collecting them, honestly. I guess it's just because the title, maybe it sounds hilarious, but it's Man Goat and the Bunny Man, and this part 3 of 3 of that one, the Green Eggs and Blam series. I've also got the complete first series of books they put out. So that's it though, no more Man Goat. But this one I'm excited for. And once again, I think I'm coming around a little bit. This is not one of my favorite covers, okay? This is more of the stuff that I didn't really care for to begin with. But it's not that bad, but it's Gambit number 3, and it's a Peach Momoko cover, which is odd. I'm sure I know that's Peach Momoko, but that is not her signature. Her signature is it Japanese or Chinese? I don't know. I don't know what. Forgive me, I do not know what her nationality is. I know she's Asian, but I don't know. And don't call me a racist, because I don't know. I've never seen pictures of her for very long, but I'm trying to see, because I know this is I stand corrected. That is not a Peach Momoko cover. Sure looks like her work, though, doesn't it? That is a Mirko Andolfo cover. So that's why. But I thought it was a Peach Momoko. Mirko Andolfo. She's good too. I like her, but I will say that's not one of her best covers either. But it looks like Peach Momoko. I would have sworn. I'm glad I busted that open. So I only looked like an idiot for a few seconds. But it does look like Peach's artwork, but it's Mirka Andolfo. So, but I like her. But anyway, that wasn't my favorite cover. Speaking of Grimm, this is part 4 of the Grimm and that version foil. I like the covers of these is what drew me. I do like that they're putting out, if they do all of them but the last one and don't put a virgin foil out for these, I'm gonna be pissed. But I like the covers. I'm behind on this. I read part 1 and 2, and I think this is 4. I think I'm 1 behind on it. But so far I'm liking it. This one I got because it's just begged for me to get. It's Sick and Twisted, number 1. I was like, okay, right up my alley. So I'm going to read that one because I'm curious what that's about. I don't even know what the synopsis. I didn't read the synopsis, but this one I don't even remember the name of it. See, this is what I'm telling you. I got these books in last Saturday, a week ago, and knew what they were, but now I don't know what they are. Oh yeah. I don't think it's like everything's Peach Momoko now, even though it's not. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is cool. I don't know which one this is. I don't know which variant cover this is. I think this is the Stephanie Hans. Is this? Yeah, Stephanie Hans. Okay, this is Stephanie Hans cover. I did not know who all is involved in this book, but colors by Matthews Lopez, Mirka Andolfo, and Jenny Frizen. So, got some all-star cast on this thing. But this is Briar, number 1. And I believe this is a dark reimagining of Sleeping Beauty. But that is a beautiful cover. Stephanie Hans. So, man, the girls got together and banged one out, huh? Looks like all the top female artists, Jenny Frizen, Mirka Andolfo, man, Stephanie Hans, because that's great. That's a beautiful cover. But anyway, a dark reimagining of Sleeping Beauty. So that sounds kind of interesting. So I picked it up. I'm dragging on, I know. Finally, Nice House on the Lake, number 10, finally came out. It took forever. This is a Allison Sampson cover. So, yeah, it took forever to get another issue of this out. These guys, they're spreading this thing out. It's like once every 4 months or something. It's quarterly or something. But, And then Tim Drake, Robin #1, first appearance of Sparrow. That Harley Quinn cover. It's pretty cool. And who did the cover? David Baldion and Arif Pronto. Never heard of him. But it's a Harley Quinn 30th anniversary cover for Tim Drake. Robin #1. First appearance of Sparrow. I had to pick it up because it's Robin. Speaking of the Young Justice and Robin, I had to pick up part 3 of the Young Justice Targets based on the Young Justice animated series. So I had to pick that up. And last, nope, not last. I stand corrected. Or is it? We'll find out. I am last but not least, I'm looking something up. You'll have to forgive me. Because I think I forgot a cliff note. Oh god. Yeah. Pretty sure I did. #1. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I know I got it. It's an eBay pickup. I had to look because I couldn't remember. Anyway, last but not least, Task Force Z #12. Cover by Travis Mercer and Sebastian Chang. Cool cover. I got another one of these coming with a different cover because Midtown, I figured out what it is. Midtown ain't putting the same book or the same ones up 2 weeks in a row. It's that there's certain variant covers that are a week late shipping apparently, so they come out the next week, and it's when it's a title that I've been picking up, I don't remember which one I had and which one I don't, so I get it again. So I'll end up having 2 of these. And so, but what are you gonna do? And anyway, and all right, that concludes my Midtown pickups. I know I'm dragging. I'm gonna pick these up, I promise. And these are some eBay pickups that I did. This one, Rogues Gallery #1. I guess there's a rumor out that this may be a TV series coming up, but it sounded interesting enough to pick up. I know it sounds like I don't jump on the bandwagon about it. I heard about it because of it being optioned for a television series, and when I heard about that, I seen what it was about a home invasion that follows a superhero actress as she is terrorized. I'm reading it, yeah. As she is terrorized by a group of intruders cosplaying her day job's arch villains. So interesting. Sounds interesting. So I had to pick it up and read it. I haven't read it yet, but it sounds good. I know. Blink. You hear my other phone going off. All right. Next up, to add to my DC Marvel crossover chases that I'm doing, trying to get all these. So I picked up Daredevil and Batman. I forgot what the subtitle is of this, but I was excited to get that. I love the Marvel Daredevils, or the Marvel DC crossovers. So that's a fun hunt to get those. Next up, I got this strict cover by because of this badass Sabretooth cover, and it's a McFarlane cover. So McFarlane drawing Sabretooth, it's the masterpiece. But it's an ASM number 324. But tell me that ain't gorgeous. Love that. Love it. Cover by. PC book. Cover by. I don't care. Next up, we've got Web of Spider-Man number 114. This is the first cameo appearance of Ben Reilly. So I had to pick it up. You know, the retconned Ben Reilly. You know what I mean. But so I had to pick it up. This looks like my boy. I don't know who that is getting the shit choked out of him, but anyway, cool. And next up, I got Batman, Superman. This is the annual. Yeah, annual #1. This, believe it or not, I picked up because there is a guest appearance in this, of all people, keeping in with my DC Marvel crossovers, the unofficial guest appearance of Deadpool. And it's hilarious because throughout the book, Deadpool, actually, he's on the cover. I didn't even realize that. There you go. But this Deadpool shows up, and every time he tries to tell everybody what his name is, or tries to say his own name, Deathstroke does something violent act to him to shut him up, like shoots him in the face and stabs him or something and shuts him up. So he's like, you can call me, and then blam, right in the face. So it's kind of funny, little homage, little, unofficial unofficial crossover, I guess, but still kind of fun. Next up, Incredible Hulk 191. This is the origin of Thunderbolt Ross, but that's an iconic cover. You can't get away with shit like that today. Can't even depict a gun in comic books, it seems like, on the cover anyway. But so yeah, the origin of Thunderbolt Ross. And if the rumors are true, if Harrison Ford is going to play Thunderbolt Ross, the new Thunderbolt Ross, dude, I can't wait. Can't wait. That excites me to go see the Thunderbolts movie. It wasn't that excited about seeing it before, but if Harrison Ford signs on to play Thunderbolt Ross, I'm there. I'm in it. This one was another total cover buy. Beautiful cover. Incredible Hulk, number 376. This is Gray Hulk versus the Green Hulk on the cover. And it's the first appearance of Agamemnon. So it's who's the son of Loki. Yeah. Son of Loki, Agamemnon. The only reason I can pronounce that name is because there was a name of a character on a show I used to watch. That's probably where they got his name from. But beautiful cover. Love it. Next, some more Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man. This one is number... Why do I have a hard time finding the numbers on these? You'd think I'd know it by now, looking at it. And it's always right in front of me. Yeah, there it is. 25. Spectacular Spider-Man number 25. First appearance of the Carrion. So, but again, love these old Spider-Man covers, man. They just don't do them like that anymore. It's just, I mean, look at that thing. That thing pops. Gorgeous. Love it. I got those in a bulk deal on eBay from the same seller. Was happy to get them. This one I got, I investigated based on a rumor I heard, or a little bit of information I heard, and it hipped me to the existence of this comic. I wanted it because it's a foil cover, and I actually really think this character is cool, and I thought I had it. But what I have is the first cameo, not the first full, but it is Dark Knight's the Batman, the Red Death, number 1, that from the Dark Knight's metal. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. But first full appearance of Red Death, and I think he plays. The cameo was in Dark Knight's metal. The Forge, or the casting, or the Forge. I can't remember. but he made a cameo in that. But the rumor floating around is that, and I don't know how true it is, but I haven't found anything that backs that up, is that the final season of The Flash on the CW is going to feature Red Death, and it's going to be revealed that Red Death is Oliver Queen. I don't know how true that is. I didn't buy it based on that speculation because it's kind of weak. I did buy it because I love that character and that foil goodness. Gotta love it. And here's your chance. Here's y'all's chance to roast me. Let me explain what happened before you roast me. Okay, when Peacemaker first came out, and I started watching it, I roasted it. I crucified it. Said I didn't like it. Said it's stupid. It was boring. John Cena plays a moron, and I mean, honestly, I shit all over it. I'm not gonna lie. And so I own that. I own it. Then She-Hulk came out, and I was like, oh my God. I'm not talking about y'all. Everybody seems to try to flip these. Anybody that doesn't like that show, they try to flip it and make it political. It doesn't have to be political to suck. There doesn't have to be a political reason for it to suck. It hasn't got nothing to do with her twerking or you know, objectifying or her as a woman or her being thirsty, or it has got nothing to do with any of that. The best description I found of She-Hulk is the way I feel about it. It's like watching Marvel's version of Sex and the City. It's like a 30 minute episodic chick flick, and just doesn't appeal to me. That's it. No political agendas here. No, I ain't gonna talk about the twerking thing. When I heard about it, I rolled my eyes, but then when I realized it was an end credit scene and it was kind of like a gag reel, I think some of y'all out there tried to play that off as if it were a part of the storyline. Totally wasn't. It was a gag reel. So you get over the twerking thing. It was just for fun. It was in a gag reel, but I just don't really care for the show. If you love it, awesome, love it, enjoy it. I ain't gonna try to talk you into hating it. You're not gonna talk me into liking it. I am caught up on it. I've watched everyone except this last Daredevil one that everybody's already spoiled and showed, but I knew Daredevil's coming anyway. But I haven't watched the Daredevil episode. People are crapping on it anyway. Anyway, long story short, I keep dragging it on. But after watching She-Hulk, I started to reflect on myself, and I thought, is it me? Am I just cynical? I said, because I didn't like Peacemaker either, and I thought, but Peacemaker wasn't as bad as this. So I decided I was going to go back and rewatch Peacemaker again, and as going back into it with a more open mind and understanding what I was going to watch. I always expect when I watch a Marvel series for it to be serious, you know. So when it comes across as you know, comedy, it just turns me off. So I went back and I watched Peacemaker again, and the second time around, I was like, you know what? It really isn't that bad. I actually enjoyed a lot of the music. Was badass. But anyway, reason I mention all that is so when y'all go to roast me for getting this, you'll know why I got it. But I thought it was kind of funny. Plus, I love the cover. It is neat. But it's Strange Love Adventures #1, the DCU Rendezvous. It's like the dating game for DC characters. And I'm wondering if you already know what the key is about this. Pause it and comment. Don't cheat. But I'll tell you, it is the first appearance of Eagly. So I thought it was a cheap enough book. It didn't cost much. It's square bound, thick book. But I thought, kind of fun. So I got the first appearance of Eagly. Peacemaker's pet eagle. Anyway, there. All right, this next batch of books that I got, I picked up this a few hours ago. Went to this little flea market down the road from my house. Guy's always got neat stuff in there. He's got some Star Wars and Star Trek memorabilia, Lord of the Rings memorabilia. He's a big Trekkie and Star Wars nerd and Lord of the Rings nerd. And he had a few superhero action figures and stuff like that, but been in there before and he never had any comic books. But I thought I was on my way back from playing around a disc golf. Yeah, I got to play disc golf for the first time in months. We'll get into that, but we'll talk about that another time. Something nice has happened. But anyway, swung in there and he happened to have a stack of Captain America comics. I'm not a huge Captain America fan. These are up to upper mid grade copies. They're not mint by any stretch. I mean, they're anywhere from a 5.5 to a 7. And oh, for the love of God, I had to crucify him. I'm gonna show you why. You know what this is right there? That's right. He stuck price tags on the cover of these books. I looked at it and went, "Oh, dude, don't ever do that." And he says, "Oh, those will peel right off." And I, "No, they don't. I promise you." And he said, "Yeah, those are cheap ones." He said, half the time they fall off." And I was like, but I picked all these comics out and I picked out 7 Captain America comics. They all had key elements to them. And they totaled up $26 at the register. And so went up there and he says, I take offers, I'm ready to wheel and deal. And I said, I would have gladly given you $26 for those 7 books if it weren't for one thing. And I said, you put price stickers on the front of them. I was like, oh Lord, dude, how can you put price stickers? He goes, telling you, man, those things they'll pull right off. And I said, I'll tell you what, if you can pull, I handed him books and I said, if you can pull that right off clean, I said, I'll pay $26 for the whole lot. I said, if you can't, $13, half price. He said, all right. And he went in there. So I got these Captain America books for $13. And I did get the stickers off of them. It took a lot of finagling and really slow and carefully, but I did get them off there. But like I said, they're in mid to high mid grade, so they're not mint. But anyway, here's what I got. I got Captain America number 341, and everything looks better in Comic Vantage bags. I told them they need to buy some bags and boards. I said, because there's that thing that I always say, perceived value. Because look at that. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? You would not think for a minute that this was a mid-grade copy, would you? Looking at that comic book bag. But it is. It is a mid to lower grade. You can see the staining in there. And the bunch of spine ticks. But they're all about this condition. Not horrible. They present well. Anyway, this is the first appearance of Lamar Hoskins as Battlestar. First appearance of Rock Python. First appearance of the left and the right winger. Because you got to have them both. And I said I wasn't going to get political. First cameo appearance of Coach Whip and Boomslang. So, a little minor key, but kind of cool. Man, I've gone 30 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. If you're only going to get one video a week, you're going to be a long one, all right? Then I got Captain America 336, and this is Steve Rogers becomes captain again. And Priscilla Lyons becomes Vagabond, and the first appearance of Brother Nature. I guess an eco-terrorist, Brother Nature, so get that American flag. 4th of July, yoo-hoo. And then I got the new Captain America, number 334, first appearance of Lamar Hoskins as Bucky. So, newsstand on that. Those last two. I think the rest of them were direct. But as we all know, in the 80s, direct ones were harder to find than newsstands ones. So, anyway, Captain America number 330. Oh, man. Boy, I'm glad I paid attention to that. I thought that was Wolverine on the cover. And then I just happened to read the title, and I was like, that is not Wolverine, after looking at it closer. But it's Demolition Man, apparently. But 330, this is the first team appearance of Night Shift. But yeah, at first glance, I thought that was Wolverine. Huh. I was like, cool Wolverine cover. That's kind of why I bought it, too. And I realized it. But, you know, it's a little minor key. For 7 books for $13, that's less than $2 a book. So I can't complain. And Captain America number 328. That is Daredevil, right? Look at him. What is with the pointy eye masks? Boom. That one, Wolverine. Daredevil's got the pointy eye mask. But this is the first appearance. Oh, man. That ain't Daredevil, is it? It's not. Oh, wait. They make fun of it. Okay. This is a little bit of a troll by Marvel. All right. They intentionally made him look like Wolverine and Daredevil. Said Daredevil? Nope. Wolverine? It's D-Man. Son of a bitch. I'm glad we discovered this live on camera. D-Man, not Daredevil. That's funny. Hilarious. I got trolled by Marvel from 40 years ago. Alrighty, awesome. And next up, Captain America. I ain't even going to try to guess who that is on the front. Captain America 327. This is the first cover appearance of John Walker as Super Patriot. And he does not look like Wolverine. But nice little key. And this was the one that I was happiest to get. Iconic cover. This is Captain America number 333. The first appearance of John Walker as Captain America. But love that cover. And then the last, that was all those Captain America books were from that flea market. The guy that runs it, hell of a nice guy. His name's Rick. He and I hit it off, talked for an hour and a half, just bullshitting about collectibles and stuff. He's telling me about what he collected. I told him about what I collected, and it might end up in some kind of little partnership with some comic books in the end. We may talk about a consignment type deal, or he may just buy some stuff from me. Since y'all don't want to buy them, I'll sell them to this guy. But anyway, last 3 books I got were from my buddy Ryan Boone. He just brought some books. He picked up a couple, I think, that he got duplicates from, or that he had the Virgin variants of, and so he kept the Virgins, I think, and gave me the trades, which is cool. But he did give me one Virgin variant. But first he gave me the Marauders number 1, that Street Level Heroes variant. But that's pretty cool. I dig it. He and I trade books. We hardly ever sell to each other. We trade back and forth. We traded for me to get which book was it I've traded for? I can't remember now. I'm sleep deprived because it is about almost, what time is it? It is 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've been up since 8 o'clock Friday night. So I'm a little pooped. Anyway, but we trade back and forth, or I got books I know he'll like. I give them to him. He's got stuff he thinks I'll like, and he'll give them to me. So it's kind of cool. And this is ASM Volume 6, the new stuff, number 2. This variant cover, which is really cool. And I didn't have number 2. I was picking up the Amazing Spider-Man stuff, the new Amazing Spider-Man series, and I didn't have number 2. I don't know how that happened. And another one I didn't have that I thought I had was number 7. And he gave me this Perillo Virgin variant of ASM number 37, Volume 6. That is gorgeous. Love it. Love it. So cool. So all these books going right into my PC. But anyway, hey man, that is going to do it, you guys, for this long-ass 36.5-minute haul video. I apologize for going long like that, but had a lot to talk about. Again, trying to find myself on YouTube again, man. The mystery boxes, I got to cut back on them. Not only for just for the fact that they're losing their appeal to me a little bit, with certain exceptions. I'm gonna still buy mystery boxes, but you're probably gonna see me buying from JC Comics and Collectibles on Instagram, Doghouse Comics. Probably see me buy from them, and Comic Vantage when he gets some more shit into order and he quits globe hopping. And he settles his ass down so he can buy some more mystery boxes. I'll probably buy from them, but I'm gonna stick with the ones that I can trust and that I know are gonna do me decent. So, and we'll probably cut it back to, like I said, maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, maybe, or once a month. I mean, and then maybe things pick up a little bit. Who knows? I may do 4 a month in one month, but again, I'm gonna scale them back a little bit. Try to find something else to do on the channel that, basically what I'm good at on this channel is bitching about stuff. So I gotta find some stuff to bitch about. But ever since Acetate Gate, there just really isn't anything else to bitch about. I'm not going to get into the politically driven arguments about She-Hulk and stuff like that, because honestly, if I don't like it, I don't really care enough to talk about it. But anyway, that is going to do it. Before you guys go, if you wouldn't mind, do all those things that we love for you to do on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, share. That's going to do it for this one. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.